adrenaline junkies, welcome to Bodycam Mania.
Stop! Hands up! Hands up!
You trying to carjack somebody?
I copy. He's supposed to be a lead in there.
Good, Sticks. We got a ticket.
On June 20th, 2023 in Pueblo, Colombia, troopers were called to assist Otero County deputies on a shots-fired call involving a vehicle Anthony Alfonso Sanchez III was driving. Upon arrest, Anthony was put in the back of a squad car. Despite being handcuffed behind his back, Anthony pulled off the unthinkable. He somehow managed to twist his arms around to the front, climbed into the driver's seat, and stole the patrol car.
Up on stop sticks. He missed him. Continuing eastbound. Please get a set of stop sticks on this guy.
Is that what she said?
Where
You want me to take this? Okay. Switch, Candy. I don't have vehicle. Where's the keys? You got the keys in it? I don't have vehicle. Good, Sticks. We got it.
While officers were pursuing Anthony, troopers deployed stop sticks further down the highway. Anthony soon hit them, causing the patrol vehicle to lose control, crash into the side of a stopped commercial motor vehicle, and catch on fire. Anthony was transported to an area hospital, where he later succumbed to injuries sustained from the crash. On August 22nd, 2022 in Gainesville, Florida, the Alachua County Sheriff's Office was called in to assist in arresting 34-year-old Brandon J. Baker. Earlier, he'd been involved in an armed carjacking and was fleeing from officers in a box truck he'd stolen.
All right, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9, still eastbound, place P. Hey, you good? I'm gonna check on this red car. Alright, we are at 35th Boulevard, still eastbound, wrong side of the road, coming up to 34th Street.
People, hit that truck, hit that truck.
Trying to get to it. Speed 60 mile an hour.
Do you have any lag at ASO units? I need a ride.
Northbound 34th Street, northbound 34th Street.
Fine, I'm Canadian, I'm calling it. Northbound through Meadows Boulevard on 34th Street.
Trying to get up to a pit.
Baker struck civilian and agency vehicles before ditching the stolen box truck and attempting to run. Baker was charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, 5 counts of aggravated battery on an LEO, and 3 counts of leaving the scene of a hit and run involving property damage.
Hands up! Hands up!
On July 27, 2022, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, officers were alerted about 27-year-old Miles Delando Luciano and 26-year-old Joshua Lopez. The duo had walked into a Lowe's home improvement, grabbed an air conditioner, and refused to pay for it. When confronted, Luciano threatened an employee with a Glock before the duo left in a vehicle.
Now he's by the parking lot of Red Lobster. Nacho southbound.
Copy, Nacho southbound.
For units on the Lowe's. The Lowe's employees did feel threatened by it and they just wanted to do it.
He's gonna be in the parking lot of Hooters going back onto Telfer. Nacho.
Copy, parking lot of Hooters headed back. Telfer for Nacho.
The officer was instructed to perform a pit maneuver before the chase resulted in any civilians being hurt.
Hit the vehicle as soon as it turns its next turn.
Luciano and Lopez tried to maneuver away from the officers, but their car struck a pole and stopped.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Shot 62 Central, shots fired.
Shots fired, Crazy. Green Daddies.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Get him up now! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Get your fucking hands up! Get your fucking hands up!
Green Daddies facing southbound. Shots fired. Close down Telshore. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Lopez was injured in an officer-involved shooting at the end of the pursuit and transported to the University Medical Center of El Paso. Upon release, he was charged with 3 counts of interference with commerce by threats or violence. Luciano was charged with 1 count of interference with commerce by threats or violence.
You're gonna shot! Get on the ground!
On January 27, 2024 in Lathrop, California, officers responded to a domestic violence call involving 40-year-old Juan Valdez. Upon spotting the officers, Valdez took off in a vehicle.
Hey, Tino, stop that car if he takes off.
Clear, copy 20. Boy, we have one taken off. 20 is going to be 8, David, Williams, 589, gold colored Nissan Versa. It's going to be the male half.
We're heading
Street name?
we're heading south for Jasper.
Back to the next turn. We're going to be going westbound on Rawest. And he's going the wrong way for a second here. Westbound Bronx, and we have BJ unit that was 21. Just tried to 245 Boy 13 with this vehicle. We're going to be on southbound 5 on-ramp from Ross Road. Copy, southbound I-5 for Ross.
Boy 13, his tire's coming apart.
Valdez led officers on a high-speed chase on the highway before one of his car's tires came apart.
Yeah, foot balance.
Across towards the median, trying to carjack somebody.
I copy, he's booked in a lane in their state of everyone's the DMV.
He's trying to carjack a victim vehicle, holding on.
Are you trying to contact the victim vehicle? What's the description?
Shot, dude! Hey! You're gonna shot! Get on!
Valdez was taken to the hospital for treatment. He was eventually charged with 5 felonies, including carjacking, false imprisonment, evasion, resisting arrest, and committing a felony, while out on release or parole for a prior felony.
Stop, man, just let me out! Let me out! Stop! Stop, bro! Shoot! Stop!
On March 18, 2023 in Washington, officers responded to a report of a suspicious vehicle. The driver, 17-year-old Dalaneo Martin, appeared to be asleep, prompting one of the officers to get into the vehicle with him.
Police! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Hands! Got him! Shit! Stop! Get up! Get out! Stop! Stop, man! Just let me out! Let me out! Stop! Stop, bro! Shoot! Stop!
When Martin woke up, he hit the gas and sped off with the officer at the back. The officer then discharged his weapon at Martin when he refused to stop, causing the car to crash at a home. Martin succumbed at the scene. A weapon was recovered from the vehicle.
Get your fucking hands up!
On April 11th, 2025, in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, officers were on patrol when they located a vehicle a suspect, 38-year-old Joshua McCarthy, had fled in. Upon spotting the officers, McCarthy took off from them at high speed.
He's taking off. We're going north on Lakeshore from 91st. Speeds are 49. It's a male white driver. He's wearing a blue shirt.
Despite coming onto a road with heavy traffic, McCarthy continued to drive recklessly. He had no idea that some officers were already stationed further down the road.
Fire.
Get your fucking hands up!
Copy, 1050, roll over. Yeah, 104. 9646. Copy, 1050.
Put your hands up!
Block Springbrook.
Are you okay inside? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Put your hands up! Are you okay?
He pitted himself on me.
Occupied times 3.
Not
compliant to moving around. We're gonna have pretty significant right here.
You guys okay? Okay, I need you guys to crawl out the back window one at a time. Crawl out the back window! You guys okay?
I got. We got dog. We got dog. We got dog. We got dog. They're gonna bite you. Get out the back.
Crawl out!
Out and get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On the ground. Stay there and don't move. Crawl. Second person. Hands up. Hands up. Get your hands up. Start crawling out the window now.
Significant injuries, one crawling out the back.
Lay down. Lay down flat, okay?
Sir, I wasn't driving.
I know. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down flat, okay? Hands wide out. Put your handcuffs
I got
down,
something
okay?
on you.
Keep coming. Crawl out.
Put your handcuffs for now, okay?
Keep coming. Crawl out.
Bring your hands to your back, okay?
Crawl out. Crawl out.
You got any weapons on you? No. Okay. Don't move from here, okay?
Hands up. Hands up.
Hey, get on the ground.
Crawl out. Crawl out. Crawl out.
Blue shirt was the driver. There's one more. There's 4 people in the car.
Person crawling out now.
All 5 people inside the vehicle were taken to the hospital for medical treatment before later being released in stable condition. McCarthy faced several charges, including fleeing and eluding an officer, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and possession of drug paraphernalia. On May 10th, 2025, in Ocala, Florida, at around 3:30 p.m., officers responded to a report of a disturbance at a Wendy's involving Voshan Brown. When they located Brown, he displayed a rifle before fleeing in a white sedan.
697, signal forward, I'm directed behind them. We're going northbound on Southeast 25th Avenue, approximately 50 miles an hour. 697, still northbound, northeast 25th Avenue, approximately 85 miles an hour. Traffic is medium. He just signaled 4 to get into a sign. 25th. Turn the vehicle off!
At 16 account, I need another unit here when he's with me.
6987, he's taking off again. Going eastbound, northeast 8th lane.
Northeast 8th lane. 6921.
Brown drove recklessly at high speeds in the wrong lane and struck another vehicle before crashing through a wooden fence, causing significant damage. He then attempted to flee on foot while carrying a rifle.
Stop! Stop! Put the gun down! Put it down! Now! I will shoot you! Put the gun down! Put it down! He's got a long gun! Put the rifle down! On the ground now!
There's the one on 7th Avenue and on 28th Street. In the zero.
Put it on the ground now! On the ground!
Brown was taken to a hospital for treatment of injuries sustained in the crash. He later faced several charges, including aggravated assault, fleeing and eluding, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and tampering with evidence. On February 1st, 2024, in Marion County, Florida, deputies responded to an incident involving 33-year-old Kendra Boone. She was trying to take an elderly woman's keys at a parking lot.
No.
As the deputy was getting out of his car, Boone sneaked in through the passenger door, moved to the driver's seat, and led officers on a high-speed, 4.5-mile pursuit.
Man, she just got in my car, took off. Eastbound on Highway 40 past the substation.
During the pursuit, she veered into oncoming lanes, blew through every signal in her path, and pushed the speedometer to a staggering 125 miles per hour, nearly causing deadly collisions.
Excuse me to all stations, I need help. This is a fake route.
Away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
6316, back signal 4, send back 1018.
We got another vehicle over here. You guys okay? Hello?
Signal 4, another vehicle.
You guys okay? I'm not getting a response from them. Hello? I don't know where she's at. There's somebody in that driver's side.
She's right there. She's right here. She's right here.
When deputies arrived at the scene, Boone and 3 people in the truck were unresponsive. Boone and 2 other people were pronounced dead on the scene, while the third was taken to a nearby hospital in critical condition. On April 9th, 2025, in Livingston County, Michigan, deputies tried to stop a stolen BMW driven by 18-year-old Kuku Dowd. Also inside the car were 19-year-old Yusuf Abdikadir and 3 other juveniles, but instead of stopping, the BMW sped off.
Yeah, 13 with him. Like, I'll call 3 left. He's going over Spencer. He's bumping. Clear eastbound over Spencer. 13 in there, fair play back calling 6040 go. Yeah, I'm ringing for you now. Going westbound. Westbound. Back on 6. Fair about 3 play down, this is call 6049. Preparation. He's rear in the vehicle.
around his vehicle and opened this earlier.
Up on the shoulder, Fowlerville, trying to get back to the expressway. You're back up on the expressway.
Yeah, we're up on the shoulder now, back on the expressway as we get too far.
Looks like we're exiting off at 104, exit 104, getting off.
Exiting at 104, getting off at 1706.
After a long chase that stretched from Brighton to Lansing, the BMW got off the freeway and hit more vehicles before becoming disabled. Dodd faced several charges, including third-degree fleeing and eluding, receiving and concealing a stolen vehicle, and carrying a concealed weapon. Abdikadir was charged with carrying a concealed weapon and resisting and obstructing police. The three juveniles were released to their parents.
Don't fucking move! Fucking head! Don't move! Let me see your head! Right now! Let me see your fucking head!
On November 23, 2024, at around 1:30 p.m., officers pursued 42-year-old Kevin Joseph Larea after a report of an auto theft in San Fernando Valley, California.
Southbound Mason from Parthenia.
Disregard. First, look at the southbound Mason. We're going to be approaching Roscoe.
Out of 21 southbound Mason through Roscoe.
It's an approaching Roscoe.
Clear.
Over broadcast. What's southbound Mason through Roscoe.
Why are they taking over broadcast? Are we second?
Yeah, that's that.
10-6, southbound Mason through Roscoe.
Rare ship, 1-7, going across Mason.
Oh, TC.
Air 10, near ETA.
Out of 21, TC, it's going to be Mason and Sherman Way. Stand by.
78.1, repeat across the Sherman Way.
Correction, Mason and Saticoy. Mason and Saticoy, you need a T-unit and send me some RAs, please.
Mason, let me get 3 RAs for 3 vehicles involved.
While escaping from police, Larea ran a red light and collided with a Tesla. At this point, the pursuit had lasted for only 1 minute.
Don't fucking move! Fucking head! Don't move! Let me see your head! Right now! Let me see your fucking head! Let me see your head! Don't fucking move!
How many people?
One, I think there's one.
Check the back.
Hey, check on the people. Check on them.
The Tesla's occupant, 46-year-old Christina David, succumbed at the scene. Occupants in several other vehicles in the crash were injured. Larea was booked for murder. On May 7, 2024, in Columbus, Ohio, officers were alerted to a stolen vehicle taken out of a previous aggravated robbery incident. The stolen Kia reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour while fleeing from the officers.
(631 to 638), what's your out? Southwest eastbound Bound Street, eastbound bound. Eastbound Bound Street, past up the entrance to 7. Then agree on all the spikes for
631 and Riverbend.
Choppers at the entranceway to the old Zimmer Stadium. You're right up Down Street, southbound.
The vehicle eventually crashed at Cooper Stadium. A 16-year-old driver and 14-year-old passenger were arrested. The driver was taken to hospital for treatment. On May 8, 2025, in Hammond, Indiana, at approximately 5:49 p.m., officers responded to a person with a gun call involving 50-year-old Joseph Navarro. Officers observed Navarro getting into a vehicle, after which he sped away.
Open the car.
Open the car.
Keep your hands up. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Multiple emergency Charlie Union 60550. Please, officer.
After crashing, Navarro got out of his car and fired directly at officers. A fierce exchange of fire ensued, and soon Navarro was struck, causing him to drop to the ground.
Let me see your fucking head! Let me see your head!
On 04, I'll give him 433 location. 433 stating wrecked on 04. He was last seen going down Brainerd.
Let me see your fucking head! Let me see your head!
On 04, I'll give him 433 location. 433 stating wrecked on 04. He was last seen going down Brainerd.
433, 10-1, 10-1, shots fired!
Navarro was taken to St. Catherine Hospital where he succumbed. A gun was recovered at the scene. 2 officers were also taken to a hospital for observation and were reported to be in good condition.
Chief, grab the kid. No. Nope. Hey, hold on.
On August 14th, 2024, officers responded to a report of a mother who'd fled in a car with her daughter.
Go.
Stop. Stop sticks right there. Chief, hold up.
Got him.
Hold up, yep. Oh, 2, we had stop sticks. Sheet hit. Yep.
Got him. Careful, Teach. Careful.
Yep.
Careful.
Hey, please. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. Ma'am, get out of the car.
The suspect's daughter stepped out of the car after it came to a stop. However, the suspect had other plans.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. You're okay, sweetie. You're okay. Chief, grab the kid. No. Nope. Hey, hold on. Go ahead.
Take the car, go. My team's on the ground.
I got it.
The suspect looped around the same block several times and she was arrested.
Crash. Gray, I'm coming up behind you.
Geneva, I'm pinning.
You're on the ground, Ray. What are you doing?
The suspect was charged with fleeing, eluding a traffic officer, failure to stop at a stop sign, reckless driving, operating a vehicle while under the influence with a passenger under 16 years old, abandonment of a child, possession of cocaine, possession of ketamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Just go down the wrong way to the 45
On September 12, 2021, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, deputies received several calls of a juvenile recklessly driving an SUV. When the juvenile refused to stop and opted to flee instead, a high-speed pursuit ensued.
Behind the movie theater. To the 45 the 25 exit behind Sam.
What's up the doors in a 45?
Nobody.
What's up the doors in a 45?
Out of the fucking car! The fuck out! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get the fuck up there! Get down! Get him just like a ticket on the road driver. Lay that down! Lay the fuck down! I don't give a shit!
The driver, a 12-year-old, claimed the other kids in the car forced him to drive. Officers then raced to get those kids into custody. While the 12-year-old wasn't injured, he had ammunition for a 9mm handgun in his possession, which led to deputies finding a handgun that had been thrown out of the moving vehicle. He was booked into the Doña Ana County Detention Center on an outstanding warrant for conspiracy to commit burglary of a vehicle, in addition to aggravated fleeing of law enforcement and receiving or transferring a stolen motor vehicle. On January 19, 2023, Georgia State Patrol troopers were alerted about Miss Amy Humans Paget, who'd fled from a traffic stop by Chatham County PD officers.
Just let it go for a second. We want to get a little bit more speed before we try to pin this thing. Don't try to pin it this way. I know we're safe here on this side. Try to get behind it.
Target consideration 93
You kill your idiots. Hold on. Stop. Slow down. Go get past. Okay, go. We're setting up the good. 204 eastbound. Hit it.
The officers conducted a PIT maneuver to terminate the pursuit, resulting in the vehicle being overturned. Ms. Paget, who was not wearing a seatbelt, was ejected from the vehicle. Due to the seriousness of the crash, the officers didn't move Ms. Paget until EMS teams arrived. She was later transported by ambulance to the hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries.